Palikè is one of the most significant archaeological and evocative areas of Sicily, especially for Sicilians who want to study their history. This is a rocky cella or a small mountain inside the plain of Catania. Palikè emerges from the field suddenly and in silence. This bucolic rocky cella of Palikè was the seat of the Sicily people that prior to the arrival of the Greeks, 8th century before Christ, ruled this part of Sicily. Their leader was named Ducezio. For the Greek, it was like Sylvester the cat, fortuity bird, a real torment. He was exiled no one knows how many times, but always returning, bringing turmoil to the Greeks. Palikè is riddled with archaeological burial caves carved into the rock and has at its base an enormous grotto, perhaps the most sacred shrine remaining from pre-Hellenic ancient times, the sanctuary of Palikè. Behind these were two ponds of volcanic origin, today extinct, that because of their gas emissions and boiling water stirred the divine emotions of these ancient Sicilian ancestors. The two ponds were known as the Brothers Palikè, the divinity. Over time, they assumed the name of Naftia, and around 1940 they were incorporated into an industry that produced cans of oxygen and dry ice, an ugly end for the ancient gods. Palikè is really marvelous, with its wild growth of prickly pears. At the top, accessible by paths and stairs impressively carved into the rocks, are the ruins of a city from the 4th century before Christ. It had, however, been inhabited even earlier, since prehistoric times, and they have found flint tools used for hunting by these Sicilian men of 12,000 years ago, as well as bones of the animals Bos primigenus, Cervus elaphus, and Equus hydruntinus, more simply, ox, deer, and horse. Behind the grotto shrine, there are excavated ruins of imposing constructions from the 5th century before Christ. This is the Estiaterion, building for banquets. The two lower terraces have service doors. In Palikè, there is also a small antiquarium.